Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night. I'm Leanne, Winston, psychic medium, coach and educator. I hope everybody's having a lovely evening and had a beautiful week. This weather today has been quite nice, but it is feeling a bit cold. I'm sitting here with my nana rug on my knees, keeping my feet warm. So I do see Facebook has kicked in. So beautiful. Thank you. I do ask people, as the message before myself coming live, asking people to help me share the love or spread the love, I should say, by hitting that button below that we're not meant to mention at the moment or once again. So I do see there are a lot of people in here saying hello as well. So we'll get to those hellos in a moment. I just want to touch on some housekeeping rules before we get started. I've already spoken about spreading the love. If you're going to ask a question, please do ask a direct question rather than just a general question, because I want to try to get to as many of you as possible tonight. We'll see how we go to how many we get to. If you do find that your question doesn't get answered, please do not inbox me for free readings, because I get it every week. People keep asking for questions to be answered, whether they don't want to ask them on screen or it did get missed. My scroll here in the background is just going ding, 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 all of a sudden with the people's comments, which is quite normal. So if I can only scroll back so far, I can't always see people's comments, and sometimes they do move forward. I put my trust in spirit to have the questions answered that are needed to be answered. So if you get yours answered, it just means that spirit has put it there in front of me for a reason, and the need to have that answered right now. If you do want to book a reading with me, I do offer one question reading. So if you don't get your question answered, you can certainly go to my website that is just down below at the moment, leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com. Go into my services button and click on readings, and that will take you to my calendar where you could pick a time that you would like to have a reading with my availability. So once again, please don't inbox me your questions after the show or during the show. I'm saying I'm a lot, so I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on tonight so far. You will have to excuse my tiredness. I've had a day in front of this computer screen. They're doing recordings for workshops or lessons of stuff that I'm learning at the moment as well. So it has been a pretty full-on day. If you are watching from any other page, mytimetv.live, in the description above the video, you will see there's some information there. The link to mytimetv.live is there. If you're commenting on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium or Body, Mind and Spirit, Be Live, or any of those others that we are cross-posted to, I'm not going to be able to see your comments, so you really do need to hop over here into mytimetv.live. If you're new, let me know in the comments. And if you're new to mytimetv.live or you haven't liked the page as yet, hit the like button as well so you see what's coming up in the future with presenters, because I'm not the only one here. We've got some amazing presenters and some new ones coming in, so that's really exciting, I should say. All right, so like I said, if you ask a question, please just ask one question, not multiple questions, and Spirit will draw me to those that I need to go to. So we'll just scroll back as far as I can. I just want to do the hellos at the moment. Thank you, Natalia, for sharing. Beautiful. Hey, Mum. I hope you're doing well. And my mum's commented twice. Beautiful. And we got Deb saying hello. Hey, Natalia, good morning. So I would say you're over a Canada way. Being a morning. Good morning. I did read that right. So I've got the heater blowing on me at the moment, which is just making me just as tired as what I was before I came online. So like I said, you will have to excuse my tiredness. Hey, Roz. I hope you're doing well, honey. Beautiful. And we have Sarah here as well. So we have some comments coming. Hey, Christine. Beautiful. Now, don't forget to hashtag and let me know where you're watching from as well, because I know we do go worldwide with these shows. And I also want to just say hello to those watching on the Binge TV network or watching on their smart TVs through Amazon Fire, and also those listening on United World Radio as well. So welcome to all those people. And if you're catching the replay, hello to you as well. All right, just okay, beautiful. We're just saying all the hellos. Jessica, sorry, honey. Total brain freeze there for a second. Hey, Emma, I hope you're all doing very well. And Emma's sending kisses. Thank you. Back at you, honey. All right, wonderful. Deb's here as well. Not sure if I did her. Nita is just saying hello with a question. I will get to your questions very shortly. Thanks, Jasmine, for sharing with a couple of your friends as well. Emma is just saying hi to everyone. Beautiful. Wonderful. And we have Meg here as well saying hi, Leanne. Excuse me. Hope you are safe and healthy. I am. I think my voice is giving up a little bit at the moment. I have pretty much talked nonstop the last few days. So it does keep telling me it needs a rest. Say hello, Donna, as well. All right. So what we might do is I will jump back into as far back as I possibly can go and start looking excuse me, looking at the comments as well. So we got one saying hello. Hope you and your family are well. We are. Thank you very much. And same to your family, honey. All right. So excellent. So let's jump straight in. And Taya says, shared the love. Oops. Sorry, hang on. Question. I think that clicked on the wrong one. Shared the love was wondering if there was any messages from my beloved one, Jacob, or my dad. Now, honey, I think you ask this question every week. I want to try and encourage people to ask different things. It's all good for me to be able to pass messages on, but what I want to try and encourage people to do is go within themselves and trust and feel those energies of spirit around them, because spirit is very much with us. They will put the signs, and I'm getting the reference to you from your dad, that they do put the signs in front of you. So to me, it's the feeling, whether it's the smell of smoke or it's music or the butterflies, I get the reference to those three things that spirit lets you know that they are very much around you. I feel there's a lot of pride and love that comes through from both of them for you as well, okay, hon? So I just feel it's really important, because I do feel, honey, that you are intuitive. And like I said, I do feel that it's really important that you start to trust that intuition as well with that side of it, okay? I just feel they are very proud of you. They let you know that they are very much around you. You do sense them at times. You feel their energy. I even feel that you get the vision out the side of your peripheral vision, so the side view. I get the feeling that you sense, somebody's there, or you see that movement there as well. All right. So please know they are very much with you. Okay. All right. Jasmine says, hey, Leanne, how are you doing? Just wondering if there are any messages from my brother. Okay. I get hand on heart straight away, and I feel like there's a lot of love and pride that comes through. I do feel that your brother was a little bit on the quieter side. He just sits back and he watches, is the reference I get. Okay. I need to acknowledge the number 27. So when they give me numbers, it can be a date, or there's, obviously that's not a month, or there's patterns around it. Okay. So like I said, usually when they give me numbers, it's a date, a month, or a pattern. Or there's something significant with that number. He's just given me the number 27. So whether he passed on the 27th, or his birthday's the 27th, or he died the 27th, I just look at the 27 in that way, okay? So I feel that I get the the blowing in the ear at times, so, and the whisper with that side of it. So I don't know if that's how you feel his energy around you, but I also get he connects with you in your dreams. All right. So wishing you all the very best. Now, I think I said hi to Sarah before. I hope you're well, honey. Josephine says, "Hi, Leanne." Oops. It helps if I click the button. The computer seems to be running a bit slow tonight. Hi, Leanne. Shared the love. Would really like some love guidance. I am sort of talking to a guy online who I met once. I like to know what his intentions towards me and what to know. Sorry, the screen keeps moving and your question just moved off the screen completely. All right. I love the way it decides to move like that. All right. So I'm just going to wing it, honey, and go with what I'm feeling with that. I didn't get to read the last half of your message, so I do apologize. It was a longer one. And there is more of the comment on the screen. I like to know what his intentions towards me and what he wants to know a bit about him to understand if I should continue to talk to him. All right. I get, yes, continue to talk to him, honey. I obviously can't read the rest of your question at the moment, but I do feel that it is a strong yes. I feel that it's more around your confidence more so than anything. I do feel that you're a little bit wary in trusting others. So whether it's a computer connection of connecting with somebody online that you're a little bit worried about, or you have been burnt in that way. So I just get the reference to, I do feel he is quite friendly. I honestly can't see that relationship going the distance, but I also feel that he has been put in front of you at the moment for a reason. So I want to say, take it as it comes, go with the flow. Rather than putting expectations on it, let it take its course, because like I said, I feel he's been put in front of you for a reason. Okay, honey, so I wish you all the very best with that as well. Okay, Emma's the next one on the top of the list. I did lose a lot, so I'm in the way of comments. I am sorry. Good evening. I hope you're well. Are there any messages from my nan or granddad tonight, please? Or can I have a card? Let's do a card, honey, because I've got a funny feeling I have answered those messages from your grandparents before. Now, just looking, I reckon we're going to go with the Lettermans tonight. They're on top and they're easy to get out of the bookshelf. All right. So I actually want to make that point because I seem to be getting a lot of people ask the same questions every week. Okay. So I just want people to start thinking outside the box. Sometimes it doesn't always have to be about spirit. It can be guidance. It can be about you. It could be how this stuff works. I'm open to any sort of questions. I'm just really sort of feeling like there's a lot of repetitiveness in the questions lately. So, and I honestly think it's time that we start nurturing ourselves. So I want people to start focusing on different patterns. If I can encourage people to do that, it's going to make me happy and it's going to make them a lot happier, because spirit is really pushing a lot of changes at the moment. And I don't feel that those changes are just for me. I feel those changes are for everybody. So I want to say, for those that get stuck in the old routines, the old habits aren't going to move forward in the way that they would hope to when this virus is and all these lockdowns are finished. So I want to say, people, step back out of the fear. Actually allow yourself the time to focus on what it is that you want in your life. Set that focus, set that intention and work towards that, because I just feel like everybody, and it's not just tonight and the questions that have been making me feel like this, the last couple of days, I just feel like everybody's stuck in this rut and it's just a constant circle of going over and over and over, whether we notice it or we know that we're doing it. I just think it's time to expand our vision, our horizons, and work towards those goals that we want rather than waiting for it to come to us. So some of you have probably heard me say this already in the past. I kind of look at this COVID thing as a positive thing. Yes, it's sad that we've had a lot of deaths and a lot of people are affected by it. But in a sense, it's a big part of Mother Earth's cleansing and healing. It's kind of like we're getting rid of all this stuck energy and we're going to move forward, because I believe when we come out of this focus on the COVID, life isn't going to go back to what it was before we came into this. It's going to be much better in a sense. Now, it's going to take a little bit for people to get used to change, and I believe that it's going to have people be fearful of change. But if we choose not to lean into that fear and we choose to sort of step back, take that breath and ground ourselves and look at the bigger picture, I think a lot of us are really going to take off in a positive way. All right. So I know, sorry, Emma, I've got a little bit off track, but it's just what Spirit is really pushing me to. And I feel that Spirit is, or whoever it's coming from, I call them my team. I feel like there's a lot of frustration there at the moment, sort of thing. And I feel that it's this last 24 hours, that frustration is constantly building. So, if you're going to take anything from that, I guess I want people to start looking at their life, or I'm being instructed to encourage people to start looking at their life. Oh my God, Spirit. Okay, I think that's the rant over. I wake up this morning and I've been working on raising my vibrations to a higher level, and I've been calling in my highest of highest guides to help me with that, and I'm asking them to show me what they want me to do. And of course, since I've been starting that, this stuff is just flooding in, and it's like, oh my God, really? And to me, what I've just sort of relate to people feels a little bit blunt and very forward, but it's the way that they are at the moment, and it's what they are pushing. So, Emma, we'll get back to your card, honey. And if anybody else wants a card, please do #card as well. And sorry, I'm just trying to no, that's not going to work. There we go. Get that without the ring light view, because I haven't got my backlights on. It sort of glares a little bit more on the cards. All right, honey. So to me, I get it is very much about the mountain that's in front of you. I do feel that you have been climbing that mountain for a little bit already, but you are heading in the right direction. Keep your eye on that bigger focus. And I get the focus is at the top of that mountain, because when you do that, I get financial flow coming with that side of it. So to me, you're heading in the right direction. Find your purpose, because I feel like you're feeling a little bit lost at the moment, and you can see that mountain in the distance, but just not sure how to get there. All right. My feeling is the rest will flow. Okay. All right. So thank you for that. Next, we have Stefan. It says, hi, Leanne, anything on the work finance area, please? I love the colours around your head in your shot. Okay, beautiful. Finance will come, just be patient, okay? So to me, I do feel that you've been going through some changes, but I get they are positive changes. It might not feel like it straight away or at the moment, but I do get the reference to work's going to be fine. I feel there's room for growth with work, and that is coming very soon, and I get the finances are going to be fine. So I want to say, anybody that's asking about finances or worries about their finances, focus on what it is that you want, because I'm a very big believer that when we focus on the negative, we manifest that negative. So if we're focusing on our bills and what we don't have, but what we've got coming in, that's what you're going to create in your life. So if we focus on the positives, see that money being there, seeing what it is that you want, we're going to bring that energy into our lives. All right. So it is important to keep that focus. And that goes with anything that you're wanting in your life in that way. Okay. All right. Jessica's saying she's watching from mytimetv.live. Oh, wonderful, honey. And I love the way you've hashtagged that as well. Okay. But let me know where you're watching from at home. Like, are you in Australia? And I know we've got a few watchers here. I'm seeing some names from Canada, some names from New Zealand. So I love the way that we can go worldwide. And I hope you guys over there in New Zealand that have been on total shutdown are doing well. Okay. I just didn't mean to say good morning. Sorry. Natalia, you are in Brisbane. It's okay, honey. I actually asked my husband 2 hours ago when we sat down to have tea, when he organised tea, if it was bedtime yet, because it's just the way that I have been feeling tonight. I think about 4 o'clock as I was getting on my last webinar, I was just like, I was feeling it. Sharon says, shared the love. Will Craig text me? I get a yes with that one, honey. I think I said hello to Rachel. I'm not 100% sure. Tony is watching from my time. You are, honey. Definitely. Kayleen. Sorry. Question jumped as I clicked. Hi, Leanne. Share the love. Any messages from my loved ones? Okay. I do feel that there is 3 there, honey. I've got a woman and 2 gentlemen. I feel like they're more grandparent levels with that side of it. But I want to say one was a bit younger when he passed in that way. Okay. I get hand on the heart. I keep getting the female, the grandmother figure says, look at the recipes. So what is it with family recipes that has been handed down on her side of the family? Okay, so I want to look at mum's side of the family with that. So whether you're looking at doing some cooking or you have been doing some cooking, I just look at the recipes with that side of it. Okay, so I will leave you with that. Donna says, where should I direct my energy at the moment? On you, honey. That was a very strong you reference. Okay. I want to say go within yourself, sit and connect with yourself. I feel that your chakras are a little bit out of balance at the moment. So you may need to just realign or have meditate on that, or maybe a bit of a healing. But I get the reference to when you realign yourself, you ground, you're going to get that clearer vision of what it is that you're working on. I feel like I want to put the programs together, or I need to teach something. So to me, there's a lot of ideas in your head. I feel that your brain is going a million miles an hour. Okay. With your energy, I just feel like I've got to shuffle cards. I can't sit still. All right. So to me, it is the feeling that it is about learning to slow the mind down, find more calm balance, and sit in that calmer energy, and things will flow. Okay. The right thing is going to come to you at the right time. Okay. Beautiful. It's all in the timing is the reference I get. So Jody is just saying, love, is there any guidance for me, Australia? Beautiful. You're in Australia. All right. I'm actually going to pull a card because that's a general question, or what I see to be a general question. And I just feel like the cards is the way to go with you, honey. I look at the male, the relationship, because I do feel that the focus is around there. Now, if you're in a relationship, I feel there's new beginnings coming, or a new connection in the way that you connect together. Because I've got the 8 and the 28 at the top makes a 10, which is a 1, and that is around the new beginnings in that way. Okay, I realised that after I'd said that it was the 28 card. So I do feel that it's around communication, around the connection, and being on that even playing field in that way. Okay, open your heart up, enjoy that time. All right, so I get beautiful energy there. It's only going to get better. All right, wonderful. Tony from New Zealand said it does. It suits her. Hey, Ros Hun, good to see you. I'm not sure what suits me. I missed that question, that comment. So thank you. All right, beautiful. All right. right, so the next one is Kiera. Hey, honey. Hi, gorgeous. Just wondering if there are any messages from my grandfather who passed away. Now, honey, would I be right in saying you get the smell of a pipe? Now, when I'm talking a pipe, I don't mean the green stuff. I mean the old tobacco pipe. All right. I do feel that there's a scent around you at times, and I get the older male with that. So I do feel that I'm with a grandfather. So whether he used to, in his earlier days, smoke the old tobacco pipe, I get the reference to there is a tobacco pipe. It may even be something that has been handed down in your family. So I just look at the pipe in that way. I get the reference to he is making reference to there is changes coming around you very shortly, and I get the reference to they are positive changes in that way. Don't be scared to move forward, all right, to lean into that energy as it presents itself, because I just get the reference to you are a little bit hesitant around that. Okay, changes are positive. You're heading in the right direction is the reference that I get there. Okay, Cherise is just wondering if any of my loved ones are around me and watching over me. Yes, I actually get the angel wings wrapped around you, honey. So what is the changes that you are going through at the moment? I do get there is several people around you in spirit. Okay, I have a female wrapping her arms around you. So I want to say that's protection at the moment for you, keeping you safe and protected. You're welcome, Josephine. All the very best. Tony, is Leanne doing? Yes, we are, honey. 7th of June. So Ros might be able to send you the link. Okay, yep. Ros has put the comment down here. Thank you, Ros. Now, what Tony is talking about is myself, the lovely Ros, and the lovely Adair are running a online expo. We did one back at the beginning of April. We have our next one coming up on the 7th of June. So that will be a 6-hour live expo here on My Time TV, where we are live from 10 a.m. this time to 4 p.m. in the afternoon, showcasing lots of different businesses, as Tony is one of them. She took part in our first one, and a lot of other things, and a lot of beautiful giveaways and stuff that stallholders are offering up. So yes, Tony, if you're interested in that, certainly do. I think Roz will send you the link. Yeah, but look at that. All right. Hey, gorgeous Barbara. Hey, lovely lady. Shared the love. Are there any messages from Spirit for me tonight, please? And thank you. I get a young male energy around you, honey, and I need to acknowledge the cutting of the cake. So I'm not sure what that means, whether it's a birthday cake or a wedding cake. I feel like I'm more around a birthday cake, but with celebration with that side of it. So I feel like I need to, and it's a different way of them giving me the information, but I feel like I need to acknowledge the birthday or the celebration. So I don't know if it was his birthday or a sibling's birthday, but I just get the reference to making I actually want to take a nice big piece of the cake, like a big wedge of the cake, and I'm seeing chocolate with cream layers in the middle and multiple layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of cake in that way. I get the reference to, honey, it is important for you to nurture you. I just feel that energy has been a little bit heavy around you lately, and you're sensing it within yourself. So I do feel that it is really important to just nurture you at the moment. I want to say Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. But I do feel there is a lot of love there as well. Okay, wonderful. Emma says, well, my favorite deck. Thank you. It's okay. I'm feeling changes. Wonderful. Just go with it, honey. Go with the flow. And I think that's all we can all do at the moment is just go with the flow in that way. Okay, I did miss who that last one was. It jumped off of the screen. So the next one I can click on was, hi, Leanne. Any tips on how people go about the process of setting intentions, etc.? Excellent. Great question, honey. Now, setting intentions, I believe it's about knowing what it is that you want, what you want to happen, and putting it out to the universe. So, we can call on our guides at any time. Now, if you call on your guides, I always say to people, tell them exactly what it is that you want them to do. Give them permission. So make sure that message is really clear, because if you put a mixed message out there or keep changing your mind, you're going to bring that havoc into your life. So ask them to do a certain thing, be direct, sort of more of a little bit more demanding than probably just can you please. I always just say, this is what I want. I thank you in advance for it. And I just give gratitude in that way. But by keeping a clear focus of what you're working towards, putting that energy out, as it says along the bottom of the screen under your comment, which is a bit hard to read, my saying this year is think it, feel it, live it. So think about what you want, feel that energy starting to come in, and live that energy while you're creating that in your life. And when you do that, you are going to find that's going to help with manifestation as well. Okay. So that's the best way to set your intentions, by putting the stuff out there, sticking to it, and just keep giving gratitude. Saying again a lot, I'm just noticing. So for me, I'm getting in the habit of just trying to still my mind, bit of a meditation type of thing, raising my vibrations when I'm doing it. And then just asking my guides, like I said, I'm inviting my highest of highest guides to come in and work with me, but also asking them to show me what it is they want me to do. Because I can feel my work is moving, it's shifting, I'm going through changes. I know I need to reach many people, and I need to help people to heal as well. All right. So it's not just healing from the grief of a lost one, like a lost past loved one, I should say. It's healing from the trauma of past lives, things that happen in our lives, the fear, the blocks that we put in. There are so many things that can create blocks in our life. So to me, all that stuff is a way of grief that we hold on to that creates blockages, like I said, whether it's the passing of a loved one or it's situation, like the grief around situations in our lives, because we grieve in many different ways. So to me, it's spirit is pushing me to reach many, and I feel like I've got to have crowds of 400 or 500 people that I help heal in that sense. But that is just where spirit is pushing me forward at the moment. So like I said, know what it is you want. I'm just keeping that vision that they're giving me, and I'm setting that intention that way. So have that vision of what it is you want, and keep going in that way. All right. And Rosa's just saying, remember to ground, just keep grounded. That is a really important thing. So thank you, Ros. And that is a very, if we're grounded, we're out of our head. I always say, if you're very much a thinker and find yourself in your head, feel your feet on the ground, wiggle your toes, and that's going to help bring that focus down to your feet. All right. Tony's just saying, yes, I agree, Leanne. I feel the COVID-19 is good thing because of the environment, and never felt so happy. I've really been working on my inner self. I just don't like the part of people dying for it. Yeah, I totally agree, honey. It is sad. I also try to think of it as it is their journey. We got to eventually die one way or another, and I believe that our journey, our ending, so to speak, is already set out for us. We've chosen those dates before we come into this life. So what Spirit shows me is we're a bit like a cat. They have 9 lives. I feel that we have, or what I'm being shown is that we have 3 dates when we're born, that we choose, that could be our opt-out option sort of thing. I love the way Spirit just put it then. So if you pass on the latest date that you've chosen in your life contract, you may find that you have 2 very near misses beforehand. So on those other 2 dates, you might find you have a close accident, or the potential of something could have been a lot more serious than what it was. So, some of us might have picked the first date out of those 3 dates that we set aside. So, I just sort of, it saddens me to see such major loss, but at the same time, I think Mother Earth is releasing the pressure that's on her. You look at, I think it was my 16-year-old a couple of weeks ago was telling me about these rivers overseas that have cleared up. You can see the bottom. China is saying that their smog levels are right down. I think Mother Earth is, she's the plants, animals, everything, we are breathing a lot easier because the pressure has been forced to be released in that way. So, it's quite interesting. Emma's just letting me know, yeah, exactly. She's feeling lost. Thank you, lovely. Take this time for yourself, honey. And I think a lot of people are feeling lost at the moment, but I'm really encouraging people to go deep within. This is a great time to do it. I have been busy today recording videos for my 14-day mindset challenge. So I'm hoping, depending on my computer man or my program builder, because I'm not even going to attempt to do it myself this time, I'll make it easier on him and let him start from scratch. So I'm hoping he will be building that over the next week or 2. I'm just waiting on confirmation from that. So I'm hoping to launch that and start day 1 of the 1st of June. So if you're interested, keep an eye out for that. It will be a 14-day reset challenge, like mind reset challenge. So, all right, excellent. Kayleen says, any messages about life for me, please? There's a bit more of a general one. Did I do one for you, honey, before? Actually, I think I said hello to you. I'm actually going to pull a card on that one. The card that jumps out is the Fox. Now, I do feel that it is about realigning yourself at the moment. So whether you've been looking back over your shoulder or into the past a lot lately, I do feel like it is about moving forward. So I want to say start moving your focus, look forward, because I feel things are coming to an end in a positive way for you with new beginnings coming. So it's like you've got to kind of move that older energy before you can move forward in that way. Okay, so wishing you all the best. Kathy, hey honey, and would like hashtag card, please? Certainly, hun. All right. Wow, that one jumped out and turned itself. Actually, yeah, there's 3 cards that did that for you, honey. First one is the mouse. I want to say you've got a lot going on around you at the moment and you need to hang in there, all right? So just keep chewing through. You're nearly there. Change is coming, and I do feel that change will bring balance with that as well. The next one was the snake. Now, and it's funny because I just noticed the 7 down in the bottom corner here, and that is the 7 card. So look at the patterns around the 7 for you, honey, okay? And so to me, I feel like somebody's ready to strike, or there's a bit of like negative energy around you, the venom sort of thing. So when I say it's about setting your boundaries with that side of it, stand up when you need to stand up. Don't pull away from that energy. So to me, it's about setting those intentions. And the other one that nearly dropped there is the inner child. So I want to say, remember to have fun. I feel like it's been a while since you had a good laugh and you enjoyed yourself. So to me, I do get the reference to it. It's very important to find that inner child. Let her come out and play in that way. Okay. So wishing you all the very best there as well. Okay, Christine says, Leanne, could I have some guidance with relationship, please? We will both move past our insecurities and hurts of the past relationship, and we are that jumped off the screen, and be closer to each other. Yes. Now, I honestly think communication is the go there, honey. So to me, I feel that you're both very good at shutting down and pushing those feelings, those emotions further down, which creates that manifestation. Now, it's manifesting in an unhealthy way. So I get the need to speak, the need to communicate. So if you can't say those words, I encourage both of you to put pen to paper and write stuff down, okay? It can be negative, it can be positive. It's just a feeling that's got to come from here to be released, because I feel there's fear around being hurt again. I do get the reference to when you both do the work on yourselves, I do feel that you will get closer. So I don't know, even maybe if a counsellor, relationship counsellor might be a good thing. I would even suggest maybe even a reading. I think a couples reading would be ideal as well, because I feel that you both have things that you can't bring up and say because you're worried about the other one reacting. So I want to say it's really important to do the communication. Don't react to actions, because I feel that you're both very good at doing that as well. Okay, so wishing you all the very best there as well. But yes is the answer with that. Nita says, Leanne, can I have a card? Now, honey, did I answer a question for you before, or did I just say hello? All right, I just lost half the packet. I'm not going to read the whole packet. So the first one that's stepping up, that looking at me, is the boat. So I get the reference to you are sailing forward. It is important to keep moving forward. Don't hesitate. I actually think the is for you, honey, because I'm noticing I've done it a couple of times tonight. Now that I'm connecting with your energy, I am doing it even more. So I get the reference to you're heading in the right direction. Winds in your sails, keep going. Don't let others hold you back or hold you down. All right. Jessica is letting me know she is from Queensland. Emma, sorry, honey. Finding your purpose doesn't always come easy. My feeling is, and this is a good one for a lot of people, is just let go of the expectations. Take the pressure off yourself. Do the meditations, ground yourself, and my feeling is that will present itself to you. Ask your guides to help you with it if you are really worried about it, to give you the clear picture or put that ideal passion or purpose in front of you. Purpose, passion, to me, they're all the same. If you're sitting in and doing what is your purpose, more than likely it's going to be your passion. All right. I'm passionate about what I do. Sometimes I get over it. And I sort of feel like I change directions a little bit, but I do feel like it is finding you, going back within. All right. So when we do the work on ourselves, we can, okay, thank you. I'll mention that in a moment. We can move a lot of things. Okay. Spirit, I just explained half an hour ago or whatever it was, that I've got into this habit of asking my highest of highest guides to step in and to show me what they need to do. I've just had the second sign, and as I was talking to you, was about helping people to find their passion, find their purpose, work past the fears, the blockages in life. So get the feeling I'll be writing a workshop on that one soon, but that's all good. I ask, I've got to expect they're going to give it to me sooner or later. So ask them to help you guide you in that way, honey, into what your purpose is. I've been saying to them lately, give me the words I need to speak. So part of my connection in the morning and asking them to show me what it is that they want me to do, I followed that up with asking them to give me the words that are needed, the words that need to be spoken. All right. So like I'm only the communicator between them. It's like they move my mouth, sort of thing. So all right. Excellent. So Sharon is just saying thank you. You're welcome, honey, and I hope you're doing well. We have Karen here saying hi. Beautiful. Christine is from sunny Queensland, and Sharon also is from Adelaide. Ashley is saying good morning for me, love. It's morning. Yeah, it's morning for you, honey. You're in Canada. I hope you are doing really well too, honey. I feel that you've been through a lot lately, but I feel things are heading in the right way. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I know you didn't ask for a question. didn't ask a question, I should say, but that was just what I was being drawn to say. Tony just says, "Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you, Leanne. I feel the shutdown has helped me more." Excellent. Than anything. It's just awful just awful on people's business. Yeah, it is. It makes it hard, but do you know what? I think we're all going to pull together. We are finding ways of supporting each other in these times. Um, the internet is an amazing thing, and I have actually been enjoying connecting with people on the internet because as much as I've had clients in the past overseas, it is opening up a whole range of new clients as well. So more people are looking at connecting online. Whether they're drawn to you, like my energy or whatever, for whatever reason they're coming in and they are doing the online stuff. So it's kind of pushing past those boundaries and those borders, so to speak, that have been put there in the past. So, it just opens the eyes up to more stuff. And I think that's great in that way. Okay. Karen says, "Will I get a job soon?" I see the number 7 around you, honey. So whether I'm in 7 weeks or in the month of, I don't feel like it's 7 months. It could be July is the feeling I get with that. See that, set the intentions, honey. Manifest that job. See what it is that you want and keep that clear focus, putting it out there, because when we put it okay, thank you. When we put our minds to it, we can manifest anything, all right? Anything within reason, okay? So wishing you all the very best. Like Tika, sorry, honey, if I said your name wrong, has said shared the love. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. All right. Meg says, "Could I please have a card?" Get a card. Lovely. Yes. Okay. That one wants to jump out. Oh, hun. Ring. I want to say looking at the relationship, but I also want to say look at what is coming back in full circle as well. I do feel there is a lot of bright future around you, and I get there's a lot of strength. I've got a good structure around you to support all that as well. So you're heading in the right direction. It has a very positive filter. I want to say let the inner light come out with all this. Allow others to see your happiness, okay? Because I feel like you suppress it, honey, for other people's sake, to help them, sort of uplift them, because you worry that if you're happy that that's going to bring them down a little bit. You can't keep doing that. All right. Beautiful. So wishing you all the best. Okay, so Kelly is here letting us know she is from Corindai. Corindai. Oh God, that was a word. I know I was probably way off base with that in New South Wales. I hope you're well over there, honey. Lana is just saying, hashtag card, anything for me, please. Certainly, honey. Just a reminder, if you are watching from any other page, mytimetv.live, you do need to jump over here. The link is in the post above. If you're watching from Leanne Winston, Psychic Medium, Body, Mind, Spirit, Be Live Hub, Women in Business, and all those other ones that it's cross-posted to you, I can actually see your comments. All right. Honey, the Tower. All right. I get new beginnings are coming, and it is about striving for the top sort of thing. So don't settle for what is just what feels basic or just feels okay. I get you need the bigger stuff. You need to reach higher. I get the reference to something's coming to an end, which brings in new beginnings. Like I said, it's all very positive. All right. So look at the brightness that comes with that as well. Okay. Wishing you all the very best. Deb, I don't think I've done one for you yet. Deb says, "Hi, Leanne, do you have any messages from my mum, please? My baby son is 18, is supposed to be going to uni, but is clipsing her, and he is worried, sending love." Clipsed. Okay, I do feel he will go to uni, honey. Okay. Okay, Spirit's frustrated around that. So would I be right in saying that you get a little bit frustrated when it comes to your son, and his ways. I seem like my daughter. So my daughter is very good at making up a decision and feels strongly about it, but then really changes her mind quite quickly. So to me, I just get the reference to focusing on the bigger picture. I feel the more you push, the more he digs his heels in that sense. My feeling is things will settle down. He's trying to find where he fits. All right. So your mum is just saying be patient with him. I feel he's a little bit like you in ways. So personality, his traits in that sense, his stubbornness even. So she just says, be careful, be patient, be careful how you go around it. She is keeping an eye on it from above in that sense. Okay. So she says she's going to help you with that, or she's already at work with that. All right. So wishing you all the very best. Next we have Grace, and she's letting me know she's from Australia. Beautiful. Hi, honey. May I put my name down? What would you like to put your name down for, hun? A stall holder? Possibly. Maybe you could let me know, or maybe if it's something to do with the stalls, you could inbox myself or Roz Bounty. Roz is here. I'll put her name there as well. So, yeah, you can put your name down, huh? Certainly. All right. So maybe just let me know what it's about. So I'm presuming it's to do with stall holders. Okay. So Jodie's just saying thank you. Roz, I'll go back to that because I didn't read your question, hun. Ask a specific question you'd like answered, and if the spirit guides Leanne to see and answer your questions. Okay. Beautiful. I'm guessing that's a comment back to somebody else. All right, message. Okay, cool. Tony, I've answered one for you, hun. So maybe that's a question you can ask on another night. Molly says, I think I was missed earlier. Do you have any guidance for me? You may have been missed, honey, because my scroll moves very quickly here in the background. So I know there has been some. Now, I have asked people to ask more direct questions. That's a general question, but what I am happy to do is actually, I'm shuffling the screen's wobbling, is to pull you a card, and it just jumped out. And it was funny because I couldn't stop myself from shuffling. It was kind of like I was waiting for that card to pull itself out. Okay, new beginnings for you, honey. I just feel like they're over the horizon at the moment, so you are heading in the right direction. Just be patient. The 9's down the corner, so I feel like something has come to an end, or something is coming to an end and it's finishing up to allow those new beginnings to come in. It's bright, it's positive, and I do feel that that energy is going to move forward quite quickly. So wishing you all the very best. Thank you, Molly, for your question. All right. Grace just says, any messages for me? Lovely. Oops, sorry, I didn't click on that. I know, Grace, I didn't answer one before. It was just about putting your name down. And once again, that's just a general. So I'm going to pull a card. Oh, honey, are you feeling hot lately or getting hot flushes? All of a sudden, with your energy, I just got a wave of heat come over me. All right. I also feel you've got things coming to an end with new beginnings coming. I feel there's going to be a message come with the gift. So to me, look at what the offering is, because I feel there's an opportunity that comes with that. Okay. So wishing you all the very best there as well. All right. Tony's just saying it was fun to be a stall holder. It was fun having you there, honey. The day went so quick, even though it was 6 hours of nonstop live sort of thing. So we're looking forward to the next one. Cherie, honey, you are very welcome. I'm just saying there's still a lot of questions, and I know I'm just on out of time. Christine says, thank you for the good advice, wiggling your toes. Beautiful. I just find that's a really good way to feel that energy of the ground below you and bring that focus down, which can also help to center ourselves as well. So it's just one of the tricks that I have learned. Love to you too, Kayleen. That's beautiful. Thank you, honey. And you know what? why not hit the heart button, everybody, and let's spread the love as far as we possibly can. And the beautiful Felicity has put hearts here as well. I like the ghost, honey. I hope you're doing very well and would love to catch up soon. All right. So wishing you all the very best, sending you big hugs. Kathy is saying, "Oh, yeah, okay, thank you." Whoops, I didn't even click on that. You are very welcome, honey. So, okay, Roz is just communicating with somebody in the background. Thank you, Roz. I think Christine says, "Thank you, Leanne. That was has helped me somewhat. I hold positive hopes. Beautiful, always close to my heart, and blessings for you. Same to you, honey. Do you know what? I think it's a amazing thing when we can stay focused and we can stay in that mode. And if you're someone that does struggle having a bit more of a positive mind, I don't know if many of you remember or may have even caught it a while back, probably 12 months ago. Yeah, it would be 12 months ago, or coming up 12 months ago. I had a lovely gentleman online with us, Don Tolman. He is a very good man to check out. Done lots and lots of research and work over the many years now on medication, like food and health issues and stuff like that. And in the conversation, he talked about the pituitary gland, I think I said that right, in our brains that controls our happiness. So if you are somebody that finds that gets very down or struggles to be positive, he recommended pineapple and orange. So I know I got into a habit for a while of having a pineapple and orange smoothie in the mornings for breakfast, and it's amazing the pickup that you actually get with that. So lately I haven't necessarily had orange, but I have been having some pineapple, and I think things like that make a big difference. So it's just knowing how you're feeling, and spirits talking again, so knowing how you're feeling and wanting to make that change in your life that is going to help you to move forward. So if you aren't committed to you, things aren't going to change. So now is a really good time to nurture us. I've been saying this for the whole year so far this year. The 2020, this whole decade is going to be about us. If we nurture us and we do those things that serve a purpose in our lives, that are truly us, by staying authentic to ourselves and letting go of the egos, work from the heart, we are really going to achieve big things. So I want to say, just pardon me, take some time, do the inner work, the inner search, clear any blockages that are there, release the fears that you're holding on to, and know what it is that you're working towards. And I really feel that it's important for us. Lately, I'm being drawn to, don't worry about what other people think. All right. Don't worry about what other people say or how you're being judged or anything like that. That's their monkey, not yours. You just need to try to stay true to yourself, stay on point, and be the best version of you that you can. And I think when we do that, we're going to see a lot of loving souls step forward and shine that inner light so bright that are really just going to take off. And I think we've got to choose whether we want to be putting ourselves out there, or do we want to sit in the shadows in the background and keep in that lower energy? All right. So it's just, like I said, Spirit is pushing these messages more this last couple of days because I've been asking for him to show me how my work's changing, what it is. I'm impatient. I don't want things yesterday or last week. I wanted it last month. So I guess I've put myself out there. I've asked Spirit to give me this stuff, and it seems like I feel like the foot is being stamped. Now is the time to make change, and we need to move forward. We need to be determined for ourselves, not for anybody else. All right. So I hope that makes sense. Molly is just saying, thank you for the help, honey. You are very welcome. All right. We've got lots of smiley faces. We've got lots of hearts coming through as well. Thank you for sharing. I really do appreciate it. I love the hearts. The more that Pituitary gland. That is the word, Roz. Thank you. I always get my tongue tied on that one. All right, excellent. So you are, I love it. I love sharing the love. And that's one thing I keep hearing lately is Spirit just keeps reminding me, send that inner light, that inner love out to the world, the universe, and beyond, because I think we all need it at the moment. And can you imagine if we all, well, let's say 90% of the world got into the habit of doing that, how wonderful. Even 50% of the world got into the habit of making that a daily practice they did, what a beautiful place, Earth would be. Very loving, very light, very energetic sort of thing. So it can only get better, can't it? All right, excellent. Okay, so just a reminder, if you would like to book a reading with me or any of my workshops or anything like that, that has only half my website. Let's go to the crawler. Go to Leanne Winston Psychic Medium .com. You will find in the header up there is my service button where it will take you, click on the readings, it'll take you to my to my calendar to make a booking. I am doing a Mother's Day special and I probably should have preloaded the poster for that, but what I am offering at the moment is a half-hour reading for $70. You can buy a voucher, purchase a voucher that you fill out online and actually put your own messages in there. It will email it to yourself or the chosen person that you want to email it to. And that is then it's up to mum to ring or contact me and make a booking at a time that suits them with my open availability on my calendar as well. They have 12 months to use that gift voucher as well. So if you want something with a difference for mum for Mother's Day, sorry mum, my mum, you're not getting a reading. All right, I refuse to read for my family and friends. Okay, so so there is those gift vouchers. You just go to my website, go into my services. You should be able to pick a voucher. If not, I have pinned the poster and the post with the information to the top of my Facebook page, Leanne Winston PsychicMedium.com. You'll see it. It's pink. It's got a picture of me. My husband designed that one. And it has the link to the voucher part of my calendar as well. Like I said, click on when it says voucher type, I think is the first box. It's got a drop down arrow. You can actually pick what voucher you're looking for the value. Mother's Day one is there right at the top by memory for $70. So that is a saving of $20 for the half an hour. All right, excellent. So keep an eye on my Facebook page. Lots of things coming. I'm hoping next week, end of next week, I will be able to launch or start taking bookings for the 14-day Reset Mind Challenge that's coming up. We were supposed to be doing the drum making workshop this weekend. That has been rescheduled. I just need to confirm dates for the venue, but I'm looking at the first weekend in November. So that will be in at North Adelaide if you want to make your own Native American drum. The beginners online workshop is still up. I haven't. Okay, here we go. I'm going to let you in on a secret. I have been a bit too distracted or busy to go in and change the prices. But if you are interested in doing the beginners level 1 development class, it's still on special with a saving of 35% off. That special was only supposed to be for the month of April. We're now 6 days over that. So if you're quick, you can get in and save at that price. All right. It is on my list to change. So whether it won't be tomorrow that I'll change it. It might be Friday or it could be Monday. So if you're quick, you could save yourself something like over $130 odd on that workshop. All right. So I think we'll leave it there. I just feel like I'm starting to ramble now and the tiredness has definitely kicked in. So I was going to go and do some exercise, but I think I'll just go straight to bed. All right, so I want to say take some time for yourselves, Remember, it's our time to nurture ourselves at the moment. If we don't look after ourselves, who else will? So we need to take care of ourselves before we can help others. So I'm certainly enjoying nurturing myself a little bit more in this restrictive time. But it's just what we all need, and we need to go with the flow. All right, so sending lots of love, healing out to those wanna, and big hugs to those that would love a hug. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to check us out on Tuesday morning at 10:30 Adelaide time with Roz and myself here on My Time TV. Take care. Mwah.